That's right, everybody. It's the great and glorious, soon to be famous one day, Nick Dutch, back on the camera again one more time. Hi there, how the heck's it going? And I know it's going to sound weird to you, basically, because I've been a YouTube user now, and I've been making videos for, 4 years now? 3 years, 4 years, whatever, I've lost count. And I've perpetually avoided the subject of colour. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about colour in terms of ethnicity. I'm not, nothing along those lines. I'm talking about in terms of religious ideas, or in terms of meditation, or things which appear in somebody's dreams, or something that someone might ascribe some variety of spiritual meaning to. Colour in that particular context is something that, I've seen people on a face-to-face basis at each other's throats arguing about colour. This is why I've avoided it, because it's such a heated subject in New Age circles, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Before I carry on with this video, okay, I want you to practice a new mantra, okay? Just get used to it inside your head, okay? And the mantra goes something like this, okay? It doesn't matter all that much, okay? Repeat it again, one more time, just make sure you get it clear inside your head, okay? It doesn't matter all that much, alright? Relax. There's all kinds of things that we don't know in this world, that you don't know, that I don't know, that the most important person in the whole wide world doesn't know. But whenever you're dealing with people in something of a religious or theological point of view, people will have their points of view. They'll have a strong point of view. We all do. I do it at times, okay? And that's what causes some of the problems, because it stops us from basically being open towards a dialogue, exploring different possibilities, and it just becomes a I'm right, you're wrong kind of thing, which doesn't always help. But we're talking about colour here, okay? There are some people who are colour blind. There are some people who see green instead of blue and all the rest of that kind of stuff. So let's just try and move away from that, okay? And try and think about what colour could mean, or the way in which colour is used in various different contexts. Think about colour in terms of normal usage, okay? Now, when I'm using the word normal, I'm referring to fashion. I'm referring to TV, movies, advertising, warning signs, okay, street signs, shop signage, okay. Why is it that this particular shop chose some colours? I mean, when I was working in food retail a while ago, I was told, why is it that the tobacco, Golden Virginia, has a green and yellowish gold type label? And I says, well, I don't know why. And that's because apparently in visual identity, which is a form of marketing technology, apparently, so I heard. So don't quote me, okay? I just heard it from somebody. Green and gold is used to express the idea of quality. That's why the Harrods shop used to have a green and gold logo, because green and gold goes well together to create the message of quality. What about red and white? Well, red and white is a successful, popular idea. That's why Coca-Cola has a red and white logo, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and so on and so forth. It's bright, red and white logos. TGI Fridays had red and white awnings outside them. So, red and white means something, okay? It has some kind of effect upon us. That's the theory anyway, or indeed, it's a kind of like energy that we have, or a meaning we have within our society today. But let's just start thinking about red for a minute. Let's just start thinking about red prior to looking at all the other different colours. And this is just me having a conversation, alright? I'm not laying down the law as to precisely what red means, and you've got to listen to me because I'm Nick and I'm the most important person in the world kind of thing. Alright? Because I'm not. I'm just another person like you trying to find out about the way the world works, and he's using some variety of strange semi-occultic type methods in order to try and enhance my understanding of the way in which people are communicating, As I've said before, the thing that we used, okay, when there was like a competition between the Neanderthal and the Homo sapien, okay, the thing that we used was communication. And communication includes your position and your status and your jewelry and your clothing and all the rest of that. Think about me today. Today I'm wearing a dark blue jumper, okay? Dark blue is one of the colours that is very much associated with male fashion. So it goes very well with me being a man who's trying to present himself to the world as being fashionable. Not quite so much when I'm wearing red, maybe. Who knows? It's difficult to say. But think about red. Red is the colour on a traffic light, which signifies stop. Red is a form of warning. You have warning triangles, which are also red. So if you were to just think about red like that, you just think about it as being something which just alerts you, or is trying to prevent something terrible from happening, or is trying to stop something, okay? But is it used in any other way? Well, it's used as a symbol of arousal in certain forms of online media, shall we call it. It's used as a means to express evil sometimes. Do you remember Star Wars? Did you see the lightsaber battle between, was it Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader? Darth Vader had a red lightsaber, and I think it was a blue lightsaber that Luke Skywalker had. So it can mean evil when counterposed against, let's say, blue. Alright? But it also has other forms of symbolism. Say the red chakra in your body, okay? That's supposed to be the colour of like the sphere of energy basically between your legs, sort of like down there. And that's supposed to be a place where you get your drive and your energy and your vitality, okay? And that's one of the things which takes the energy of life itself and helps to send it through the body in preparation to being, as it were, metabolized or digested by the orange chakra. So some people would say. So it has an energy gathering type message to it, okay? But red is also the blood in your body. So essentially that could mean something, you know, a warning. Because, oh my word, you're injured, you've got to do something about it. It's red, therefore you've got to, you've got to be alerted. So yes, in that respect the colour red does refer to an alert, but it's also the colour of something which delivers nutrients around your body. Okay, it does you some good, physical good. It brings you oxygen through, through from your mouth, through your lungs, through your lung wall, around the body, and nourishes all the cells of your body. So essentially red can also mean something to do with healing and nurturing and loving and sustaining the energy of life itself. Okay? Red is also the embers of a fire. Well, okay, maybe that's a reddy orange, but you get the message. It can have, if it's in the right context, a bit of a warming, relaxing, social kind of feeling to it. But, this is my point. It is context driven. How we use red varies tremendously. How we think about red varies tremendously. Maybe we could try and take from all of these things and try and provide a vague concept, alright? A vague energy of what the whole colour red would be. But I don't think that we could be too precise. Because what if the red is with the colour pink? What if the red is with the colour black? What if the red is with the colour green? Red and green can be used in very interesting ways, can't they? If you go to a butcher's shop, you got the red of the meat and you got the green of the, fake grass around it to try and bring out the colour of the red. Red can be appetizing. So, think about colour in a different way. Think about it in terms of the context, okay? And try and explore not only the colour itself when you're doing your meditations, but also explore the context in which that colour is delivered to you, and to see whether there's other meanings in which it could have under those circumstances, and also how other cultures would see it under those circumstances too. Thank you. I will be doing some of the other colours of the spectrum, moving further forward in a short series on colour.